If I could have your attention, we're going to go ahead and get started. How many of you all are excited for the first official day of summer? All right. Oh, come on, you can do a little better than that. How many of you all are excited about the first official day of summer? My name is Delano Hunter, and I'm proud to serve as the director of the D.C. Department of Parks and Recreation, and I'd like to welcome you to the Edgewood Recreation Center in Ward 5. Isn't this a beautiful facility in the campus? Now, the last time I was in this gym with Mayor Bowser, it was December of 2019, and we were cutting the ribbon on this beautiful facility. And what we did not know then was COVID was right around the corner, and it would take us 18 months to offer our full array of comprehensive recreation services. But today, June 28th, marks the first day since we've been able to fully program this facility. And this facility is indicative of why D.C. was recently ranked by the Trust for Public Land as having the #1 park system in the nation. And that's something also worth celebrating. And it's because of the investment and the vision of our mayor to upgrade these facilities, because we know how much they mean. And it's not just about a sparkling new facility. What really drives this train, what brings these facilities to life, are our staff, our volunteers, and the communities and the programs that we provide. And today is a kickoff to summer that we're really excited about. We're operating camps in over 50 locations, serving over 5,000 children, including boost camps to accelerate learning. We're really excited about that. This summer, our pools are open in 21 locations, and we expect over 300,000 visits. Our meals, we expect to serve those free of charge to youth ages 18 years of age and younger, to the tune of about 300,000. So as you can see, it's a busy time for DPR, and we are excited to get back to summer. So I just want to thank everybody for helping to make this possible. First and foremost, our mayor, our deputy mayor, Paul Kine, our partners from our various agencies, our partners that help make today possible, Whole Foods, they're donating ice cream here and across our summer camps, and so many more people. I want to thank you so much. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the stage one of DPR and MBSYEP's own, Miss Cheyenne Smallwood, who's now been with us for a number of years.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Cheyenne Smallwood, and I have been a participant in the Marion Barry Summer Youth Employment Program since the summer of 2014. The DC Summer Youth Employment Program provided an inner-city youth like me an opportunity to preview what my future career would look like. It gave me the hope and clearer vision that a bright future is possible. In high school, I was able to participate and get paid for my summers at Howard University through the Howard Upper Bound and TRIO program. All through high school, I spent my summers focusing on college readiness. Once I graduated out of Howard's Upper Bound program in 2017, my next job placement was at the Deanwood Recreation Center as a radio specialist. I was given a job where I had the chance to explore and obtain experience in my career interests. My first summer there was life-changing. I had learned so much about the media and communications industry, from creating our own radio segments, jingles, learning the ropes about marketing and advertising, and even how to interview guests. I've even co-hosted the DC Annual Fashion and Talent Showcase at Duke Ellington School of Arts. My connections at Deanwood still benefit me today as a college senior. I've been given the opportunity to be a summer intern at Howard University's radio station, WHUR. Thank you. All young DC residents should have access to these type of opportunities. It's exciting to hear that the mayor wants to expand the program so that over 4,000 more youth can have access to the same leadership and skill development opportunities than I've had. The program has been around for over 40 years and helped hundreds of thousands of people. And hopefully each year moving forward, it will be able to help thousands and thousands more. Thanks to the Marion Berry Summer Youth Employment Program, I have been given these opportunities and unforgettable experiences. With that, please join me in welcoming our mayor, Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy summer. Let's hear it for the people at DPR. Let's give Parks and Recreation a big round of applause. And I want to thank them, and I thank Director Hunter all the time for DPR stepping up to the plate when so many programs and services were closed due to COVID, to be one of the first agencies anywhere in the region to have in-person programming. So give a big hand to DPR. So we have camp, we have boost camp, we have public libraries, we have summer youth employment that we're all celebrating today. We have our great sports team partners who we will hear from. And I know that how excited parents and families are to have summer camp, pools, and splash parks. So we are here at our beautiful Ward 5 Edgewood Recreation Center. We're very excited about the summer. We're also excited about the fall. And it's so good to see our little people here for camp. Let's hear it for our boys and girls. It looks like we have all little guys here. I was supposed to also mention that our young people who are 12 and older, of course, are eligible for free vaccine all over the District of Columbia. So everybody here who is 12 or older, who wants to let their parents know, let grandmother and grandfather know that you can get a free vaccine in the District of Columbia. So that way we'll be all ready for fall. I also want to thank and acknowledge Unique Morris Hughes, who is here, the Deputy Mayor for Education, Chancellor of DC Public Schools, and this is prime time for them. You all know about prime time for your teams. This is prime time for schools and parks and recreation because we're all focused on making sure our kids have an enriching opportunity. In Department of Employment Services, who also pivoted last summer to make sure summer youth program could happen, are welcoming 13,000 children to get an experience this summer. DC Public Libraries, Rich, thank you for being here, is also hosting their Summer Reading Challenge, and this year with Amira Learning to support the Summer Reading Program. And what we are doing, are we counting for 20 minutes of reading a day? Is that our goal, or more, of course? And Rich will talk to you more about that. We want to thank DC United, the Washington Nationals, and the Washington football team for teaming up with us this year for our students, because you can win game tickets, field trips, and you can meet the players and so much more. So we want to thank Josh Bell from the Washington Nationals. Thank you, Josh, for being here and always making our young people a priority. We also have prizes for getting vaccinated, 12 and older with a parent. We just announced also a $51 Visa gift card for any adult who brings an unvaccinated adult with them to get vaccinated, and you can bring up to 11 people. We're doing those giveaways at 3 locations: at Rise Demonstration Center at St. Elizabeth's, Anacostia High School, and Ron Brown High School. So with that, I want to say thank you and welcome Chairman Mendelson. Give Chairman Mendelson a big round of applause. And we're going to hear a little bit more about the Summer Reading Challenge. We'll also hear a little bit more from our partners from DC United, the Washington Nationals, and then I'll take a few questions. With that, let me invite Rich Reyes-Gavlin.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Bowser. I am Rich Reyes-Gavlin. I'm the director of the D.C. Public Library. It is great being here surrounded by so many colleagues who are focused on getting young people reading and learning and working and playing all summer long. The mayor mentioned the D.C. Public Library Summer Challenge Program, and it's a very simple concept. It invites all residents, but especially students, to read 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes, but hopefully more, every single day. And we want to emphasize that we want you to read whatever you want. Every single day, read for the pure and sheer joy of reading, and you can win prizes for doing it. I know that we're surrounded by a lot of strong people today with big muscles like Director Hunter and Josh Bell, but you kids know what the most important muscle in your body is, right? That's right. It's your brain. I'd love to talk about studies about reading and how readers live longer lives, they make more money, they just live generally happier lives. So it is just so important to develop a culture of reading, and the library is here to help you do that. For teenagers specifically this year, we continue a great program that we started last year during the pandemic called Know Your Power, and that is a contest sponsored by the DC Public Library Foundation and PEPCO. And the program encourages teens to express themselves through music, art, photography, and writing, and valuable prizes are available through that program as well. For all residents, not just students, the library is providing a phenomenal new product called Brain Fuse, and that provides everything from live tutoring in English and Spanish to test preparation, to job interview preparation and practice. Moving on, this year we are not only thrilled about our ongoing summer collaboration with the Washington Nationals, which started back in 2014, but also this year with the Washington football team and the Wizards as well. And you'll hear more in a minute about that collaboration. Finally, the library is extremely proud to be supportive of the district's new and exciting partnership with Amira Learning, an artificial intelligence-based reading tutor, the likes of which we've never seen before here in the district. So remember to visit your local library or visit dclibrary.org for more information on all of our great summer programming. And it is now my pleasure to introduce to you Matthew Mugo-Fields from Amira Learning. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Matthew Mugo-Fields. I'm here representing not only Amira Learning, but HMH, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, the nation's largest provider of learning technology. I'm a general manager, and in my role, I oversee programs such as Amira Learning. I want to thank Mayor Bowser. I want to thank the leadership of the library system. I want to thank the leadership of this community for your vision in bringing a program like this to this community. You know, for those of us who've worked in the world of educational technology, artificial intelligence, programming, computer programs to help students in schools, this is a day that we've been waiting for many years, for me, about 20 years. Why do I say that? Because emerging out of the struggles of the pandemic, we've clarified a couple of things. You've heard it said that now we know that access to the internet is not a privilege, it's actually a utility. Well, I would apply that same thinking to education technology. It is not a nice to have. We now know that it is essential. And now that we're in that world where we know education technology is essential, it's important that we get the best available technology to the students that need things the most. This is a unique opportunity to use this summer reading challenge to address long-standing issues of equity in education. With Amira, the district will have the most advanced education technology that has ever been developed, AI research grounded at Carnegie Mellon University, in the hands of nearly 20,000 students in this city. And kids, I promise you, it's fun. It's fun. You're going to have a reading tutor that works with you to help you accelerate and read faster and read fun books throughout the summer. I'm excited about this partnership. We're excited to be part of this partnership. I'm excited that the sports teams are involved and that they're going to reward your participation in this program. So we know that this is the kind of thing that takes a community collaboration and effort, and I want to just say again, we're honored to be part of it. We're honored to bear witness to the great work that you're doing. This is about innovation in service of equity. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. We look forward to this partnership. Now at this time, I'd like to bring to the podium the chairman of the Council of the District of Columbia, Phil Middleton.
Good afternoon, or good morning. Well, I feel like I'm at the wrong event, but at the right event, because this is a great occasion, and it's rolling out the city's summer programs. I do this joint press conference with the mayor before our legislative meetings, and we have a legislative meeting tomorrow, which I'm here to talk about, but I'm not sure that's what you all are here to hear about. So let me just say the council's meeting tomorrow. Some of the funding that enables these summer programs to happen this year, the council approved preliminarily a couple weeks ago through an advance payment legislation, and we do the final reading tomorrow on that legislation so that the funding can go forward so that these programs can happen. I think what I'm going to say is just for reporters who want to talk to me about tomorrow's meeting and any issues they have, I'll be here through this press conference and I'll be available to answer questions afterwards. Thank you, Mayor Bowser.
Thank you, Phil. Sorry about that. Okay. So we'll have a pull aside after we deal with all of our fun stuff. And we are now going to hear from Danita Johnson speaking on behalf of DC United.
Good morning. I'd like to start by thanking Mayor Muriel Bowser for her continued leadership for our city, as well as the DC Department of Parks and Recreation and the DC Public Library for coming together and welcoming us to participate alongside you on such an important initiative for our city's youth. It's a pleasure to work together with such a dedicated group of individuals on an initiative that is dear both to myself as well as our club. Youth literacy is so critical to both the personal and eventual professional development of the next generation. This has been a focus area of our club for a long time, particularly through our partnership we have with DC Scores and their young poet athletes. The biggest lesson we've learned over the course of this partnership with DC Scores is that when it comes to encouraging children to participate in literacy programs, whether it be summer reading or soccer and poetry, it is essential to make it engaging and, most importantly, fun. This program does exactly that, and we're proud to be able to make it even more fun by providing 2 tickets. You guys hear that? There's free tickets to one of our upcoming DC United matches for all the children that complete this program. Thank you again to our city's leadership, as well as our fellow professional sports teams, the Washington football team, and the Nationals, for allowing us to join on something so important for the next generation of our youth leaders. We look forward to being a part of your summertime adventure. Thank you so much.
Well, guys, I know you're going to learn about playing soccer, and in fact, I think there are going to be some drills with ice cream following this press conference. And now we want to talk about baseball in Washington, D.C., and our Washington Nationals. Please welcome Josh Bell.
Hello. Thank you. Even though most people wouldn't consider reading to be a part of my job description, I don't think I'd be where I am today if I didn't have so many readers in my family teaching me the importance of reading and what it can do for your mind, body, and soul. I think reading is really important for personal development, whether it be reading self-help books or biographies of people that you aspire to be like. One of the habits that I started as a kid was keeping books by my bedside and reading before bed. Here as a professional athlete today, I think it's a lot easier to cool down after games when I can read for 20 or 30 minutes and kind of turn my brain off, switch it away from the game and back into, the normalcy in my house. If you want to be a part of my book club, it's nationals.com/book club. It's books that I'm reading on a monthly basis. I'm really excited for that and for the books that are to come. I was reading a stat. It said 20 minutes a day equates to over 1 million words read each year, which is pretty incredible if you think about. And I also have a special gift from Commissioner Robert Vinson. He's allowed me to present a World Series championship ring to one of the athletes here. So here it is. Thank you.
Well, I don't really know what to say now. I think we should all be reading 20 minutes a day before we go to sleep. Listen to Josh Bell. Okay, Director Hunter, I think you're going to take our young people out to the field to do some drills. Are you ready to do some drills? All right, we're going to do some soccer drills. I think there's some people here who know about soccer. And then Chairman Mendelson and I will come to the podium for press questions. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.